We're gonna open some digital packs this time. Sorry, I don't have any IRL packs to open, but maybe next week I will. I almost bought the... It wasn't a booster pack, it was like a whole collection. And it was a Inferno Ape collection. Actually, let me see if I have any packs. Nope. I don't got any right now, but I got some codes to redeem. My Twitter mutual friend, fellow NSFW furry artist, his username is N9XXT, also known as Brandon. He gave me some codes I could try. It's a big shout out to him. Again, his username is N9XXT, also known as Brandon. But we'll do that in like the middle of the stream. I got some active challenges I have going on. I gotta put 7 psychic Pokemon into play and knock out 12 Pokemon with my dragon Pokemon. I was playing earlier today. Versus ladder reset. New versus rewards are available. Yeah, I was playing today, earlier today. I was trying to get any rewards I could get before, you know, this 20-day session ends. The biggest prize was Flannery. I didn't quite get it, though I was at the 3rd star rewards. Looks like the next big card is Alessa's Sparkle. Neat. And we're aiming for some Mew V cards. I actually think I got some Mew cards yesterday from the virtual boosters. Let me see. Yeah. Yeah, I got my Mew V already. But I could always get another. Oh, and by the way, I bought many more decks off stream. You may know my Leaf Charge. We'll start with that because it's actually still my favorite. Not running a Mew deck, but I might want to. Mew's pretty cool. Leaf Charge, I think is like the first deck I bought with my Pokepoints. Well, not the first deck. The first deck was the Mewtwo Evolutions. I gotta take a mulligan. Woe is me. But yeah, it's been a while since I've streamed. After the last stream, I had my Halloween vacation, and it was epic. Very relaxing. Me and Rocco carved pumpkins. We went to a comedy show. We went to a movie club thing. It's really cool. Give me a Snover, please, since I already have a Bomb of Snow. They're not weak against electric, but that's okay. That's okay. We'll figure them out. But yeah, yeah, I was playing a lot as soon as I got home from my Halloween vacation, and I kept getting my ass kicked by Charizard decks, and now I hate Charizard. I've actually been thinking of playing Pokemon Fire Red on stream, but of course I would get the Charmander starter. I always get the Charmander starter. I hate all Charizards except my own. know what kind of ratio I want. Yeah, let's get more electric than grass. And I don't wanna evolve him just yet, because when a Bulma Snow evolves, they could get a grass energy from the discard pile. Well, you know what? I might as well Snover up there, because the Skulduck now is weak against grass. And I'm not gonna evolve him now again, because it takes two more energies to get him to attack. Let's see. 80. Yeah, maybe I should have evolved him. Yeah, Snover's gonna die right now. Oh no. Maybe I'm not as good as I thought. But you know, sometimes with your hand it's like a portion of it is luck and a portion of it is skill. Like, can you get out of the hole with whatever you got? Yeah, I don't like this. But I think it's a little too early to concede. Sometimes you could just like scare people to conceding if you have like your bench ready. It happened a couple times. Yes. Hope y'all are having a good night. I'm having a good night too. Yeah, I'm gonna go for a copycat. I need more basic Pokemon. I need more basic bitches. You know what, I'll just take one Pokemon from my discard. Since my discard is still pretty small. We just started. Timer ball. Sure. Alright, I'll get him again, and I'll get a Sceptile. Now all we need is a Trico to complete the line. Well, we could use our Ultra Ball. I'm uncertain though. You know what, never mind. I'm not so uncertain anymore. I do want that Trico. Oh, no, not a Sceptile. Trico. So we put the Trico down. And now we can attack. And I will put these 2 energies on Snover. Professor Kukui. Good supporter card. Yeah, they gotta switch in. What's he weak to? He's weak against grass. Okay. Our Obama Snow will be ready for this. He was born ready for this. I'm sorry. Sorry for my mouse noises. They're not my favorite either. Oh yeah, sure, I'll put him up. Needs one more energy, but once he evolves... Oh wait. No wait, he's not gonna die right now. I'm like, does he have enough HP to take my opponent's attack? But yeah, it's not even an attacking position. It's not a move that does damage. Yes, and we have a grass in our discard. And I will use Professor Kukui. For this electric, we'll just put it on Oranguru. And sure, we could put down this Trico. Got another electric. I could use a grass though. That'd be nice. Alright, these guys, this line is weak against electric. So you might wanna bring out a different Pokemon, but you know, it's hard to switch out Obama Snow. It's got 3 energies that's needed to retreat. So Camper Tail. Once before your turn, you may put the top card of your opponent's deck at the bottom. Impeleon, you have a good deck. Thank you. Yeah, some people will comment. Wait, what's this? Once during each player's turn, that player may discard a card from their hand. If they do, that player searches their deck for basic energies, reveal it, put it in their hand, shuffle. Okay. Just making sure. I don't know why I use Professor Kukui. I just want more cards. But I didn't need that extra damage. I'll just put it on Oranguru just in case. I guess I just really want a grass energy here. Oh, and there it is. There it is. Snowbird's not going to survive this. Times amount of energy all your Pokemon, so that's 80 times 2. Yeah, I think that would work. So I'm gonna put my Sceptile in. I'll use Howl to get me more cards. It is fun to destroy legendaries. Impeleon's gonna be weak to electric. We do got Manectric at the ready. I think we're gonna win this if I had to predict. Yeah, I'll put a, finalize his power up, his attack. And we'll just go for it. So this Sceptile has the ability where it prevents all damage to your Pokemon that have any grass energy from Ultra Beasts. But I've only seen like one deck that has an Ultra Beast, and that's Porple. In the evolution of that. I'll just put more energies down to make the attack more powerful. Nest Ball. Sure. Sure, why not? I got all the time in the world. Ah, he survived. Ah, darn it. Ah, dang it. Roller skater? They're getting more cards. Recall. Or Septile. And we win! What a good start. Oh, like I said, I was playing earlier today, so I already got one win. Now we're at the third. And we got some coinage. Pretty good. Again, it's the start of this 20-day rewards. It's going well. Okay. Let's see. Challenges? No. Yeah, I don't think I got anything for that. Alright, I'll redeem some codes that my mutual gave me. Just give me a sec. Again, his username is... Hold on, let me go to his page. His username is N9XXT, also known as Brendan. So thank you, Brendan. Thank you for all the codes. I really enjoyed them. Actually, yesterday I used like the codes yesterday, and I got a shiny electrode. I'll show it to you. It's in here. This guy. This guy, I got him yesterday from one of the codes Brendan gave me, so yeah, thank you. I really like this card. It looks amazing. Looks epic to me. Alright, let's open some packs. Let's start off with the Pokemon Go ones. See if we get anything cool. We could get some Radiant Pokemon, we could get some new images. Got an Articuno. And a Snorlax. I think I've seen Snorlax win a lot from like I think they're the card that comes in a tin. As long as this Pokemon is in the active spot, your opponent's active Pokemon cannot retreat. Okay. Articuno, I symbol your basic water Pokemon attacks. Except any Articuno do 10 more damage to your opponent's active. That's pretty cool. Yeah. I do enjoy a nice holo. I think my favorite thing to find is the golden cards though. But I do appreciate a nice holo like this one. We got a Ditto. And we got a Chansey. I was actually gonna buy this the other day, the last time I was in my card shop. Just because I thought it looked cool. Blissey looked cool. I really love the Ditto too. Just Ditto in general. Not specifically the artwork, but it's pretty purple. It also reminds me, Ditto, I feel like their color kind of changes from time to time. Sometimes Ditto is more pink, sometimes it's more purple. It's like, who knows? Just slime Pokemon. We got a Charizard. Each basic fire energy attached to your Pokemon provides 2 fire energy. You can't apply more than 1 burn brightly ability at a time. So you could put like one fire energy card onto this, and then you could say, oh, it takes up this amount. I see. It doesn't change your card. It doesn't change. You don't need an extra fire energy card. It's not the Pokemon Go Charizard, but it is a Pokemon Go Charizard. The full art rare is a really good card. Nice to know. Steelix. Ooh, we got this guy. We got the big melty guy. You may attach a Steel Energy card from your hand to this Pokemon. Mango Punch. What a dude. What a guy. Alright, that's enough of Pokemon Go. Now we're on to Evolving Skies. Ooh, Applin. We got a Leafeon V. He looks pretty cool. Greening cells. Once during your turn, you may search your deck for a Leaf Energy card and attach it to one of your Pokemon. Then shuffle your deck. If you use this ability, your turn ends. Okay, so it, like, can't attack. Gotcha. Gotcha. Come here. Come here. More Applins. More Pikachus. And we got a Thievul. I got the other art a lot where he's just like standing in the night. Fumbling Hands. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may have each player shuffle their hand and put it at the bottom of their deck. If either player put any cards at the bottom of their deck in this way, each player draws 4 cards. Okay. Really unusual ability. I mean, I think it's just funny, like, that you shuffle your hand and then you put it at the bottom of your deck. Usually it just tells you to put your hand in the deck and shuffle it. We got an Ampharos. Flip a coin. You may discard 3 Thunder Energies for this Pokemon. If you do, attack is more damage. Gotcha. Alright, we'll do 1 Lost Origin to get Garantina. And then we'll do another versus match. He's fire type in this one. We got Barbaracle and whoa. We got a golden card. We got Collapse Stadium. I actually seen this card in someone's thumbnail. And I think it was the golden card too. I don't know why it was in his thumbnail. I didn't read. Each player can't have more than 4 bench Pokemon. If a player has 5 or more, they discard the bench until they have 4. Each player who play this card discards first. If more than 1 effect changes the number of bench Pokemon is allowed, use the smaller number. I see. That's very cool. Alright, let's continue on our Pokemon journey. Yes, daily wins. My streak. My 1 streak. I'm kind of tired of using Leaf Charge, so we'll move on to a different deck. And I've used Battle Mind last stream, so I actually haven't used Aurora Blast just yet. Just Snowbird subscribe at Tier 1. They've been subscribed for 3 months, currently on 3-month streak. Amazing. Thank you, Just Snowbird, and welcome. Hello. I think we're gonna do Ring of Lightning. I've been kinda liking that, though there are some Pokemon I don't like in this deck. Of course, the legendary basic Pokemon is really powerful. Oh man, I lost. Take a sip. Alright, we only got a psychic energy, so I'll put a psychic Pokemon in the front. So Mareep's Thunder Wave attack is pretty good. I won't be rude. I'll say hello. No, it does. There was another player that just like kept pressing the heart emoji, and I was like, what the hell? I was like, no thanks. Oh no. Oh no. I should have switched. So I should have switched. I should have switched. This is a bad matchup, at least for my active Pokemon. It's gonna get blown away. Yeah, even Litwick is weak against Stark. Ow. Let me see. Move 1 damage counter from your... Alright, I see. 1 damage counter is just like 10 points. So yeah, I'm just gonna retreat now. And ram him. They also got a Sandalite. And they evolved their Stuffle into a Beware. I don't need these Pokemon. I need more energies. So, Ambipom is a pretty good card, I'd say. I think the second time I used him... Hold on. We'll put Halucha in the front. But yeah, Ambipom is pretty good. When I use his Fairy Chance attack, it kept doing 80 damage. No. I'm sorry, I didn't discard that tutorial about the burnness. I can't do much at this point. So I'll end my turn. Yeah, Fairy Chance, you discard. Alright, he's healed. Discard the top card of your opponent's deck. If that card is an energy, this attack does 60 more damage. So yeah, it's a good way to discard. Okay, don't show again. So yeah, it's a good way to get rid of cards from your opponent. And you could do like 80 damage instead of the usual 20. I'll use this one in case we get a psychic energy when we draw it from our deck. Using mirror is also fun. It does each player either draws or discards cards until they have 4 cards in their hand. So I could gain like 2 more cards and they would have to discard 1 card. So yeah, that's pretty fun to do as well. I would have liked to have the 3rd evolution of this Pokemon, but it's not in the deck. Still can't do anything. Yeah, stop frying my lampant, will ya? It's driving me nuts. I guess that's why Litwick, the previous evolution, it has the ability to discard cards from your deck. Like, say if you don't like a certain card in there, you can just discard it. But then I would be scared of losing cards. You know what? This match is not going so hot. I might just concede in a bit. But hey. I'm gonna try one more thing. I'm gonna see if I could put Ambipom as my active in the next turn. You're hurting him. Just gives me another Drifloon to replace it. Yeah, I'm basically like stuck. I do want to concede. It's just I want to use my Ambipom for a sec. What am I gonna do with this? Well, I guess heal Ampharos. Nope. Did not work. Alright. Alright. I give up. I concede. I concede. Well, at least we're growing. We're getting that challenge done. Alright, let's try that again. Let's try that out again. I know it didn't. The deck didn't do so well for me. But come on. Let's try again. Alright, let's just put Apom here. Got a couple of normies and a Squirtle. Also, I just got this deck because of this weird Galvantula card. It's both electric and grass type. Very unusual. Yeah, give me more cards. But first we would need a Joltik. Can fiddle around. Can't say it does much because they're gonna. They might get it anyways, but who knows? Maybe it'll affect their play. Plus, then I would know what they'll get. Hey! Hey! Stop it. Sorry, I forgot my energies for cards for a sec. Oh, bench is full. I know what we could do. I know exactly what we're gonna do. This switches out your basic Pokemon with another basic Pokemon. But the energy stays. Bad coin flip. But at least it's something. I would really love to use my Galvantula on their Pokemon. Yeah, we could just get a Drifblimp for now. We gotta hold steady for that Joltik or more supporter cards. There's a lot of cards. Technically, you could use Ninja Boy again, but I wouldn't know what I would want. Oh wait, never mind. I know what I want. I changed my mind. I do know what I want. Getting spicy in here. Once during your turn, you may look at the top two cards, put one of them in your hand, put other at the bottom of your deck. Okay. I see. I think there's Charizard has a move like that, but it's with three of your top cards. I'm just a little afraid because Galvantula, they don't have that much HP. Oh no. If heads, your opponent can't play any trainer cards. Well, lucky me. Right, it could do double thread, and we can apply weakness and resistance to it. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna kill their Pidgeotos. Wow. Why don't you just fuck off and die? Wow. Wow. See, I told you you could scare people into conceding. Man, I sure love my Galvantula. Hello, Underworld Bear. Thank you for raiding. Magikarp is love. Magikarp is life. Yum. Yeah, we did it. Thanks for joining me, guys. Hello, Rovlimhedge and Underworld Bear. Welcome. I'd be playing some Pokemon. We just won a versus with our Ring of Light deck. And Galvantula really did the trick. Really did the trick. double thread, and all they had was like bird and water Pokemon. So they're both weak against electric and grass. So that was that was fun. We scared them into conceding. Alright, but after that versus, let's open some more packs. Shall we? Some virtual packs. Whoa. Politoad. And this old lady. I remember her. She's from Sword and Shield. She's one of the fairy gym leaders. Tip 2 coins, search your deck for a number of cards up to the number of heads. Put them in your hand. Shuffle. Cool, cool, cool. Also, sorry. Oh! Got a Garatina. Got a V-Star. I don't think I had this one before. Looks very cool though. Look at him. Shiny. And of course I do like the reverses too. IRL, we have a reverse Glameow and Purugly, and honestly I just love them to death. I think I'd put them in like a Pikachu deck. Honestly, I don't think we were gonna top that, so I don't know why we kept going. But I just love opening packs, even virtual ones. It's Gengar. But not any Gengar, a full art Gengar. Netherworld Gate. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon is in your discard pile, you may put it onto your bench. If you do, you put 3 damage counters on this Pokemon. Screaming Circle, put 2 damage counters on your opponent's active Pokemon for each of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Interesting. It's a really pretty card. It's kind of cute. Well, Gengar's always cute. Alright, I think we should keep going in our versus journey. We still got a long way to go. You know what, let's try Ring of Lightning one more time. It's Gengar. It's one of the classics, man. Can't be mad at Gengar. Well, you can't be if he's too strong for you. I win. You know, we'll put our monkey in the front, because you know what, Joltik is really weak. Look at that, 30 HP. Weak against fire. I don't know what to get rid of to use that Ultra Ball with, but I mean, I wouldn't want to get rid of my card so soon. Draw 3 cards. Gonna cut my Pokemon? How dare you? How could you? deck for a card that evolves one of your Pokemon and put that Pokemon. We'll absolutely do that. Instead of using the Ultra Ball. At least we got the reply now. Nope. Yeah, we gotta get like a energy when we use that move. Otherwise it's just 20 damage. If we do get an energy, that will make it 80 damage, and that would be epic. That would be great, and we could have won right there. I also kind of like this artwork. It's pretty painterly. Oh no. Yeah, no. They're about to evolve. Well, at least Galvantula is resistant to steel, so at least they're safe. Look at all these steel guys. Yeah, these electric Pokemon, they're resisting against steel, so I'll be sure to prioritize them. Yeah, I might retreat Ambipom right now, to be honest. Alright, here we go. Yeah, we might... We want... Look, I know I just got rid of... Look, I know I just got rid of Ampharos, but... They're good against steel Pokemon. Please retreat. Oh, I misunderstood. Yeah. Yeah. I misunderstood. It looks like Galvantula and steel types, they really don't mix. They don't mix at all. They're resisting each other. They're like water and oil. Yeah, because it may be lightning, but it's also grass. But maybe we could get that Rickety. Ah, my cat Charlotte's playing in the background. She's been scratching her cat tree. She gets a little hyper when she does that. Okay, I kind of want to concede just for the wait time. What are they doing? Good thing I didn't concede, because now I got a 4-streak win. Well, not a streak, but 4 wins today. Well, at least now I learned. Don't use Galvantula against steel types like that. Besides, we're gonna change our deck in a moment. Let's open more packs. Open three of them. Got a Arcanine, not a hollow, but a reverse. Pretty cool. And we got a Hisuian Basculegion, a hollow. That one's a fairly nice one. I like him. I like him. I like my hollows and my reverses. They're all great. Got a box of disaster. I got the gold version of this one. So like every time I see it, it just reminds me of that. Sudowoodo. Pretty fine painterly Pokemon from that pack. Pikachu. And ooh, Gudra. I mean, I already have this card, but Gudra's just great, especially Hisuian Gudra. It's cute. Metal Lodging. Prevent all damage done to each of your basic Pokemon that has any steel energy attached by attacks of your opponent's Pokemon V. Gotcha, gotcha. Pikadash. If this Pokemon has any energy attached to it, it has no retreat cost. Gotcha. Alright, let's get back into it. We got a long climb to get to the Mew-V. Could always have another. Alright, this time we're gonna use the Dreadnought theme deck. And lucky us, we're against the Charizard, which means our chances are pretty good. And yes, I would like to go first. I like going first because I like taking the time to set up, you know, to have my energies ready. I would like to use my Great Ball. I will take another basic Pokemon to put on my bench. Let's see. They're not weak to any of my water Pokemon, but I think we'll make short work of them. We're gonna get rid of them right now because I'm actually kind of scared of what this Pokemon evolves into. This is a Yanma. I think it evolves into a Yanmega. And they have like a deadly attack. They got a 130 damage attack. I'll use Hop this time. Yes, more energies for me. Getting our Oshawott evolution ready. See, let's see if we could find it. No. It's not there yet. But we'll get the middle evolution. We scare them enough, they might concede early. But I don't mind teaching them a lesson. Taking it. I don't mind taking out my prize cards. I was gonna say. 6 wins. See, I'm becoming a Pokemon master. None of you can stop me. Ooh, this time we got a chest. I opened all of the ones I got last week. So I'll show you what you get from the chest box. I think you get some coinage and then you get a card. Open her up. Got 10p and then you get a Togekiss shiny. Yeah, you just get like a cool Pokemon. Alright. I still want to get in there. Gotta get back into the game. Yeah, we'll continue with Dreadnought. We just started. Another Charizard user. Yeah, even Rocco. When we played IRL on Saturday, I defeated him twice. But once we played the online game, he defeated me with his Charizard deck. And it's a very good deck too. He said he got it from a code from a friend. But it does look really cool. I think it's like a Charizard V or VMAX. Sorry, I don't have the letters memorized. Yeah, anything to help me win. At first I usually said no. Because I'm like, I don't need it. Just having a think. Slugma. I always like Slugma. It's just... once you evolve it, it has 4 times quadruple weakness to water. And again, I do like Wishy-Washy. It helps change my deck, but it doesn't really have an evolution in this deck. Or that big form it has. Yeah, I woke up. Yeah, I was actually looking for a water deck to defeat Charizards for like a long time. Because I started at the bottom from oldest to newest. And honestly, I should have just looked through the newest first, because the... hold on. Yeah, because the Charizard deck is like one of the newest decks, and like the opponent deck, the one with the water energies, the one that can rival against it, was right next to it. So I didn't need to look very far, is what I'm saying. And I'm kind of tempted with this professor's research, but like I want more. I want different Pokemon, or like the evolution Pokemon to Choodle, or maybe more of that Arokuda Pokemon to make this Chromorant work. But it is a good amount of energies that I do like. Red Wishy-Washy had to sleep. He's a sleepy boy. He's crying. He's crying underwater. Oh no. He's here. Got him. Oh no, he's back. Oh no, a Charizard. Yeah, I wish... Yeah, it actually took me time to... how to work Chromorant, but... I figured it out. You just need that fish Pokemon on your bench so it could attack. You still can't... Oh, now we can attack. He's awake now, but I don't think he's gonna like what he sees. You're gonna do 60 damage to my 30 HP Pokemon? Come on. Come on. I was telling Rocco yesterday, Samurott ugly. He is, but I do like him as a card. He has shell armor, so he takes less damage, and that part I really do like. Ah. Ah. I'm definitely getting fish. Definitely getting some fish. Oh man. Now I'm hungry for fish. I don't know if I want to put energy on Choodle. Because he might kick the bucket. Next turn, yeah, he might. I'll just save it. Yeah, I knew that wasn't gonna be enough. As much as Samurott can save my ass against that Yanmega, I think I'm gonna have to use Professor's research. Got a baby out of it. Alright, there might be a Aracuda in here. Hope I picked the right one. Damn it. I would have liked one. Because that would have pushed me over to kill this Yanmega with my Cramorant. Choosing their prize card. Yeah. Let's see. You know what? Yeah, we'll use the Nessa card. We're getting Pokemon and energies from our discard pile. We don't need the Samurott, we already have one. We could use a Choodle. We could use more energies. Actually, we'll get another Samurott. Just in case. Just in case we came across a second Oshawott. Maybe I should have used that card after I got rid of this Aracuda, but it's too late now. It's too late. That would have been the smart thing to do. Hindsight, it's 2020. Here you go, Oshawott. Give him a nice slap. Give him a nice water gun to the face. What's in here? Would have liked both, but let's see. Alright, finally that monster is gone. That horrible monster. Oh, and see, we did get another Oshawott. Alright, here, Sudowoodo is not weak against water, he's weak against grass. They're getting some Pokemon or some energies right now. Yeah, Lugia, the second monster. I don't like them. I don't like any of them. They're weak against electricity. We'll evolve our Chewtle into a Dreadnought. And we're definitely evolving that guy. And he's gone. Nope. I don't want to put any energies into your hand. Gotta switch card just in case. Just in case things get a little hairy. Yeah, we could almost get rid of that Lugia, but it will still be alive. In the next turn, they're gonna evolve their Charmeleon into a Charizard soon. Look, I know I got the type advantage, but I'm still scared of that thing. Sure, we'll put down another Chewtle. One by concession. I know that's probably not a word, but I'll take it. Yeah, so this is what I've been doing for last week. Been getting really into these battles and trying to keep my win streak. I think I've been up to 5. You're on your way? Yeah, we're halfway there. Alright, let's open those last packs. And then we'll move on to our next game. I didn't even use my Articuno deck yet, but maybe I'll just take the time to learn it this week, and then I'll stream myself using it. Honchkrow. And a reverse Politoed. I like me the reverse. We got a nice Kingdra, and we got a lady. Oh man, I have this card IRL. Me and Rocco have this card. I pulled it. It's the full art lady. Nice. Art imitates life. And our final pack. Amazing. Yeah, and we got a hollow Darkrai, but look at this full art. Lethargy spores. When you play this Pokemon for your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during the turn, you may make both active Pokemon asleep and poisoned. Man, honestly, I love Parasect. It's just, it's too bad he's like quadruple weak against fire in the games. But yeah, but I guess here he's just twice as weak. But yeah, really cool card. I wish I had this card IRL. Maybe sometime, maybe one day. It is a what is it? Lost Origins pack, so could probably still get it. I think it's really cool. That's why I'm staring at it for a long time. Alright, I think that's enough Pokemon for now. I'm thinking about streaming twice this week because, you know, I've been like playing this game non-stop, if I'm being honest. So the next time you see me streaming this game, I'm probably already gonna win this EV. But to be honest, that's okay. We already have it. I already have it in my account. But then the next trials are the Mew VMAX, and look at that. It looks so pretty. But yeah, I'll take a short break and I'll be right back with our next game. Alright, hang tight everyone, and BRB.